Welcome everyone. We are here for more Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and yeah, we went through some crazy bosses recently, and there's even more. There's even more. We can fight Simon again, and not just because the game so wisely gave us the possibility to fight Simon again, but because oh hey, no, that's right, that's Clea. Right, that's Simon. Yes. We got a few bosses to fight. We're starting with the Lampmaster, but after that we're going to Clea and even Simon. These bosses are definitely the hardest things in the game, way more than anything in the DLC. Wait, really? Oh, wait, so should I do the DLC first then? Because let's see, we are definitely high level, but we're not like obscenely high level. Probably, but maybe could do Lampmaster first if you want. Sure, there we go. Yeah, I like that, I like that. Do them first, I might need a dedicated stream for each of them. If one of the first digits on your character's levels is a 9 and the level itself isn't just 9, you could take on the DLC. I feel like they might be doing the DLC a bit dirty. Where is the Lampmaster? That be up here? Yeah, here we go, here we go. Before the DLC area? I guess I don't have to. I could do the DLC first. I think we're gonna give the Lampmaster a shot, and then, you know, after Lampmaster, we'll fight. We'll do DLC. Nope. Oh. That is so much harder than Duelist. Okay, understood. I get the situation. Yeah, let's just do it. Well, yeah. Oh! Holy shit. Should expect to spend entire streams on each of these, to be honest. Okay, I see. I think Duelista made me a bit cocky, you know? Sure, just to see how fast they die.
No.
Oh, that's right, he has no health. Okay. Oh, rude. Okay. Oh no, it's flying now! Or we just have a bunch of mischance. Oh. Oh, alright, good to know, good to know. It's already plunged into darkness. 1, 2, 3, 3, 1. That's rough. I see.
I've lived through worse.
That's right, you have. I don't know how this lamp trial thing works. It's one of those things where doing it beforehand would probably be helpful. Okay, a green glow. We like that. What? Was it that one? Do you only have one opportunity to do it per turn? Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Oh, whoops. Interesting. That's brutal! That is brutal! No, wait, no, we need those. We need that. Right, left, right. It's such a big delay. You know, doing this also when I'm rusty, probably not the best idea either. Okay, so. Nope. Those delays. I certainly hope that it doesn't dodge Gamage. That would really suck. Okay. Oh shit, that stole all my AP. Oh no. Here we go.
Get out of this, Countess.
That's rough. That's really rough. No! So close. I don't have enough AP to do it right now. I'll still get the shots, just in case. Nope. Clearly, you can see how much I've done this. Yeah, that's just its weapon. Just in case.
This will hurt.
That sucks. No, that was such an easy one. Right, right, left, left, left. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get this. So, right, right, left, left, left. Oh my God, we actually did the Lampmaster trial thing a single time in this game. Okay, now let's do. That's 5 turns. I don't know if we want to deal with that. But defenseless does sound pretty good. No, 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 we don't want to do that. So now we will just. But if we attack, it'll go into offensive stance. So mezzo forte, I guess. We can parry this bitch. I should let it stay in darkness, quite frankly. I really should just let it stay in darkness. That's better. That, or I need to set it up so that I turn them off, but then I need to turn it back on at the specific time that I can Gamage. Since it's using gun, that doesn't take my turn. Okay, okay. Yeah, we can do it. We'll get the dodge parry practice here, though.
Just try it. No go. I'm ready. Oh well.
Interesting, interesting. Okay, Nope, okay. Boom! Not a lot of damage, but... 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. 3, 2, 2. Okay. So now we go back here. What's our gradient? Skybreak? Sure.
Doors of Chroma. Open!
Just okay. Sure, let's see what this does. What does greatly increased damage do? Alright. Uh-oh.
Your turn to shine. Oh well.
Alright. Alright. I think we got this. We just gotta be careful with specifically when we go. The night. Night is a gift. Jesus Christ.
I can do it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Last chance. I'm okay.
3, 2, 3, 1, 3.
Prepare for annihilation.
There we go. Oh, hey, how you like that damage? I feel like we just keep going with this. We could bring snow. Yeah, yeah. We're maximizing gradient buildup. We have our thing that we do. Shit. Could have gotten that one. Three, two, two. Yeah.
Time to hit big.
Okay. 3, 2, 3, 2. Now. Yes.
Get out of this campus.
Ho ho ho! Sacrifice to heal yourself. That's good. That's good. I would expect nothing less. These lamps are lit up, so I can't do anything at the moment. Let's try and get Mark back up. Okay. Have the AP up for the defensive stance and all that. Nope. Okay, now use my revive. You got your revive, I got mine.
I'm better. Time to hit big.
That's fine. Two, three, three, two, two, two.
Ready to cap.
Two, two.
Get out of this campus.
Alright, you got lucky this time.
Grace and grace.
Now I just need to, you know, survive.
Okay. On me. On me.
Fuck! Fuck! If we'd gotten that roulette roll, we would have won. We would have two-tried that boss. I almost wonder if roulette is worth taking off, because it's like 25% less damage on average, but like then you're more consistent, but also I think I do need the high roll. All right, but let's see. They're low. We might be able to do this.
Careful.
The fact that it's not the whole team is pretty fantastic. Yep, that's fine. I need to change their stuff. Their health is way too low, especially Minoko. Increase damage to each cast? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get that scaling now. Yep. Oh no, he dodged it. That's fine. There goes the burn.
Feel the storm.
Okay, it doesn't apply the slow because it dodged it. Okay. Thanks for the shields, Minoko. It's fine. Good shit.
Take cover.
Two, one, in case. Okay.
Let's go path.
Totomate. Gotcha. It lost 2 of the things in the back. So I need to beat it 5 times? That... Interesting. They're really making you kill a boss 5 times? That just... I mean, that can't be right. There's gotta be some kind of gimmick around it. Like... Oh. What's that? They're red now. Having more revives. We're exhausted, so we can't gain HP. Shoot. Okay. What? What? While it's night? Okay. Alright. Not bad for what? Attempt 2? 3? So, we are going to adjust some things. Namely, Minoko. These are no good. That could actually be decent. Sure. Why not? Yeah, I suppose you can still have shielding death. I think that's good. Luna, you are dying too easily. That needs to go. That needs to go. Okay. That's better. What do you got? Right, just all of those. So that you actually still have Lumina. Okay. Draining cleanse. Oh, I have just barely not enough. Okay. Sure, that's probably not gonna come up. Where's the one that makes you go, let's see. Well, okay, that could actually be good. Right, shortcut. Yes, we have that. That's good. Longer burn. Yes, very important. Yes, sparking shots. Sure. Faster than strong. Deal 50% less damage. That will also be for the burn that I apply. Granted, being able to go twice is really nice. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's the right call. Okay. Cheater is 40. Charging attack would do it, but we don't want to get rid of that. It's too good. Too much synergy. Attack lifesteal. We could get rid of that because we have Clay's life, and then if we have cheater, yeah. Okay. Once we get to our turn, we'll heal the full anyways. That you need to have. That's just good. It might be helpful. Minoko. Oh, yeah, base shield. That's good. No. Let's see here. Wait, does Verso have that? He does not. Okay, well, he is... Actually, no, he could be tankier. She probably won't be hitting marked targets, actually. Need her to survive, and then... Sure. Alright, so now let's make sure you have the right moves that we want. Wait, powerless, defenseless, we could actually... Hang on. But it's not going to last long if they're in darkness. But... And what debuff do you apply on attack? Defenseless. So we just want powerless, which would make it do less damage. That's probably worth it, because then when it is up with... Well, no, because if once it's up with the lights, I suppose we could still be counting on parrying it, but probably not. Alright, so we do this, and then exhausting power. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna play DLC. Yeah. But we want to see if we can, punk Lampmaster first. The going down to 1 HP isn't really doing much.
Annihilation.
2, 1, 1,
Ready
2,
to
2.
parry.
Ouch. Unfortunate. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
I'm ready.
2, 3. Gotcha. So another one of those lit up. Okay. Alright, good job. You did what you were supposed to do. You killed Sciel. Alright, now do the darkness thing. 1, 1, 3, 3, 2. 1, 1, 3, 2. Oh, so now we have to survive here. Okay. No, because it'll be her next turn. She won't be in virtuous stance.
Is content.
That was such a big hit. Oh my god. Is it like enraged or something because all its lamps are lit up? The lights all went away. So we need to do the thing, get the 5th one. On the same turn we kill it? I am a little confused. We'll check Miles' build. I think she has some things that the go down to 1 HP isn't really helping that much. Alright. What do we got here? Yeah, that's 20 Lumina. Hell nah. Okay, we don't want that either. We're not fighting Simon. So we've got a lot of Lumina to work with. The tough part is that we don't actually know what the deal is with the revives. Yeah, and Confident is more restrictive than Inverted. Confident makes it so that all healing stops, including Clay's life, I'm guessing. Let me know if that's not how it works, but generally starting with 1 HP is only good if you have a consistent way of stacking shields, like chilling. Well, no, because I have Clay's life, so it's just go down to 1 HP, then heal back up. That way I'm consistently in virtuous stance. Sciel might actually have too much Lumina. We can throw that in and then I can start dodging when there's the multi-shots. Because we just need to survive those. That way we can keep doing its mechanics to get it to the point where we can kill it and have it stay dead. But the fact that I guess we're in control of how the mechanic progresses, so we could get it to 4. But that more seemed to be something where it enraged and did a shitload more damage. That didn't seem like it had an actual weakness where, like, if you kill it then it'll stay dead. Because they're all lit up, it sacrifices one, and it sacrifices the ones that are not lit. So theoretically, if there's none that aren't lit, if they're all lit, then it just dies. But I feel like that might not actually be the situation. Probably helpful, but realistically, maybe what we actually want is something that makes it so that powerful gets re-upped. Healing counter. Well, that could be good. First strike. What's the benefit there? Oh, wait, no. First strike. No, yeah, that's fantastic, because we're going twice. Yes, we absolutely want that. And then throw that on there, just because I get the feeling that'll be helpful. Or no, that'll be 30% bonus damage on the whole first turn. We will try that, and do we want to change any moves? Phantom Strike, good. Last Chance, yes. Guard down, theoretically helpful. Gustave's Homage. This just feels like, this one feels like a bad move. The reduced AP, that's nice, and it can break, I guess, but very high single target physical damage, one hit at this late in the game, that just feels bad. Suppose that could be on there. Increased damage to marked targets might be interesting. Alright, so. Why do I have a second turn after this?
This will hurt.
1, 2, 1, 3, 3.
Ready to cut.
Let's get that mark back on. Okay, too bad, but that's fine. Right, we need to let it actually turn on the lamps first.
This will hurt.
I did pretty good on that, I'd say. Pretty damn good.
This will hurt.
Oh wait, they all went out. I thought there were still 2 blanks. 1, 3, 3, 1, 1. I mean, I guess I'm getting parry practice, but 1, 3, 3, 1. Now, because we're here, might as well. That's some bullshit. So, okay. So on that earlier one, did I miscount? Because it looked like he had 2 lamps that were still turned off. And then I did his thing, and then suddenly they were all turned on, and then it reset. Or maybe a better way to... a better question to ask. Is my idea that I need to kill him specifically when the lamps are all on, is that incorrect? Because I don't want to spend a bunch of time trying to fit all these very specific sets of circumstances when it's not even, like, the correct kind of theory, you know? It is incorrect. Okay. Oh, is it literally just that you have to kill him 5 times? Nothing else really matters, it's just do that. Because if so, that's, kind of wild. Like, I understand having fights be difficult and stuff, but like, 5 times is 6 health bars. Right, yeah, 6 times. That's, no, it'd be 6 times, because the last one, he has 5 things, each one is a revive, so then he'd use the last one, and then you'd have to kill him a 6th time. That is actually insane. Because the thing is, I don't want... Okay, alright. I don't want to brute force something that's not meant to be brute forced, right? That seems like a level of nonsense that's like, that can't be what the game means. You already fight him 4 times in base game, so that means you fight him 6 more times in this fight. Yeah, but in base game, it's... You don't need to beat him 4 times in a row. I guess if that's the case, I'm starting to understand what you guys meant of like, this is the most ridiculously difficult content in the game. But compared to Duelist seemed normal. You know, like, yes, they were doing a ridiculous amount of attacks, but the attacks weren't too damaging, so it was more like the fun of it, you know? No, I'd say this guy's way harder. And tedious. Man, oh, okay. 6 health bars. Nah. 6 health bars, plus half the fight, you can't reasonably hit him. Like, that's... I want to look this up. Or, okay, chat. I don't want to get spoiled on the fight. If there's a gimmick that you have to do that makes it so you're not fighting through 6 health bars, free aim builds can go pretty crazy, I guess. Just switch everyone to a free aim build. But then what's the fun of that, you know? Could you guys look online and check to see if it's literally just you have to fight through all 6 health bars, or if there's some other gimmick? Because if there's some other gimmick, please let me know. Don't tell me what it is necessarily. That way I can be thinking about like, all right, try and, you know, dissect what they're presenting to me, figure out how to do it. Did Caleb do this on stream? What did Caleb do? What did Caleb do? Because that just seems... I mean, I guess if it's just endure 6 health bars. Just. Okay, hang on. He did the DLC and Duelistas? Okay, so he did not do Lampmaster and Upgraded Simon, because I can only imagine what Upgraded Simon's like. He beat this, but didn't do the 2 harder ones because he wanted to have the spotlight on E33. Okay. So with something like this, he just, like, it was just a whole stream basically of just, all right, let's beat this boss. Because it seems like something that wouldn't make for good streaming content, right? Because then it's just like, all right, gone through health bar number 1. All right, health bar number 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit, we died. Okay, all right, start over. Health bar number 1, you know. At least this took way longer. I guess that just goes to show that I am, oh, 2 million burn damage, okay. While I am a person that enjoys challenges, you know, I am realizing I am not nearly as sweaty with that, like, as a lot of people are.
Expedition's not over.
No, I should just, no, this will take forever. Depends on how quickly you get through the health bars, I guess. It might be the 6 regeneration things, but it's also the fact that for half of it, you can't hit him, right? Like, for half of it, he's just flying, and it's like, but I guess, hey, we can just go for full counter. Nothing else matters. Counters for days. No, right, but then he's firing 10 million missiles at you. Because the thing that I'm not worried about is the fact that he can dodge. That just makes it more tedious. But if you don't have him dodge, like, if you don't have him on the, you know, he dodges basically everything, then he's firing a million more attacks at you and doing way more damage. And then you're more likely to get to that point where you're like, all right, I've killed him 4 times. Oh, shit. Okay, I died. Well, fuck, you know. Need the speed that the DLC stuff gives you. Oh, sure, that's a good point. That's a good point. DLC stuff, yeah, if this is meant for after the DLC, that's stuff probably Probably changes it up a bunch. Which I guess in that case, I just need to give myself credit for... Wait, I shouldn't even... No, I should just Mezzo Forte to stay in there so I'm in Virtuous for when I counter. Well, Mezzo Forte now. Actually, I'll try this. Okay, that, I do like that. That does seem pretty great. So if we do this instead... Just stay in Virtuous Stance all the time. Bullshit! 11 million to 750,000. Where did the million come from? Literally, how? I should be scaling up my damage and getting stronger as the fight goes on. Oy vey. And that 11 million was in defensive stance, not virtuous. You're kidding. You're actually kidding. So it's not his defense increasing the more he heals, because he hadn't healed that time. I went from 11 million damage in offensive stance on a counter to 500,000 damage on a counter. Nothing changed in the fight. Alright, I'm actually gonna turn it over to you guys, chat. Do you want to see me fight the Lampmaster or no? Because this guy is a bonus boss, we don't actually have to fight him. This doesn't seem like it would make for fun content. Like, I'm the competitive part of me is like, well, the challenge was put in front of me, therefore I want to do it. But this is ridiculous. Like, but if you guys think it would be fun to see me beat this thing, I will beat the shit out of this thing. I will do it. I will nose to the grindstone, and it'll be done. But also, you know, because the fighting it just at nighttime, when it has the dodge chance, so the reason, Aldahan, is because if I have to go through 6 fucking health bars, I don't actually want to do a lot of damage. What I want to do is to make sure that I'm not starting over from scratch after I get to health bar number 4 or 5. That's what I want to do. And he can kill me pretty easily if he's in daytime because of the whole lamp thing. And because the actual mechanic doesn't actually give you any permanent progress in the fight, it just swaps whether he's in night or daytime, then there's not really much point doing it, right? Like, I feel like this is much different from most of the side content. I think it's fun, but also doesn't have to be now. It turns on lamps in night mode in the last 2 bars. Right, yes, and that did happen last time. But I didn't get through 2 bars. I got to the point where he started turning on no, that's a good point. I got to the point where he starts turning on the lamps at night. So, doing it at night is not really helpful, because I'll still have to figure out how to get past that mechanic anyways, so I should learn the parries now. But I don't think I got to his last 2 health bars, because that would mean going through 4 health bars, right? The last 2, you got up to the 3rd, but that only would be in the last 2 if he has only 4 health bars. Yeah, last 2 health bars or last 2 lamps? It might be last 2 lamps. That might be what it is. I don't think I got to the last 2 lamps, though. But okay, so yeah, Speed Pictos would definitely be helpful. That way he's not taking that many turns. I do want to find out, though, what the hell is up with that whole... The counter's doing so little damage, though. Because even if it's like an Expedition 33, like, you know, it's doing 1/3 of the damage because of... It's not the whole group. Alright, well, bad anyways.
You can't leave us now.
22313. Yes, I do revive Sciel generally when I have the opportunity, when it's in the daytime, because then she's another target that can get killed. Try and get some counters, build up to a Gamage.
Annihilation.
3, 3, 3, 3. So now that that happens, now what we do that to get markup. Now we revive Sciel. Alright, turn the lights on. We have the solo buffs. Took the turn. Alright. So we survived a daytime using only a revive.
Let's shine.
Now we go back through again, build up to Gamage. Someday I'm gonna get that.
Get out of this canvas.
Unfortunate. Okay, so now that we have that, revive Sciel.
Today.
But Sciel being alive kept me alive, so... Wait, why did it do that? That is not actually what it did. Okay, Oh, so it is possible to do more than half a million. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. 2, 1, 2, 2.
leaving you behind.
Okay, what we are going to do here is... Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Suppose I should be dodging at Sciel.
My own. Ready to charge. And for annihilation.
Okay, so with 3 lights, then it doesn't.
Okay.
Although it does look like it's doing less damage down here.
Let's start. Let's start.
3. God damn it. Okay, it keeps the sequence. Good to know.
On me.
The fuck? They have a reviver, is that it?
Not leaving you
Okay.
behind. Out of this canvas.
Okay, there's one more. Oh. Alright, we got to new moves. So the last 2 lamps is when it enrages, 3 lamps is when it starts doing the lanterns while in darkness. Okay, so there is the definite possibility that this will change as a result of future bosses that are in this game. And this is all taken within the context that, you know, this is intended to be needlessly difficult, right? You know, because some people want to do that, right? Assuming that the formula stays the same. So, that prefacing out of the way, this is, without a doubt, the most extreme example of everything I hate in difficult boss design. I swear, we're gonna go to the DLC and be done with this. I just want to process this. I genuinely found Clay and Simon freaking easier than the Abomination, which is Lampmaster. Oh, absolutely. And the thing is, Simon and Clay are lore important, and they're cool as shit. And I mean Tower Clay and Simon. Sure, yeah, I could see that. I could absolutely see that. I've gone on rants before in previous gaming, like, series and streams and things like that, that I don't think you should really have more than 2 phases to a boss fight. You can do the 3rd phase, but you have to be very careful with it, because you want to make sure that each set of moves leads into the next one. That way you're not learning something completely new and arbitrary, because if you're learning something completely new when you're like a ways into the boss fight, that means in order to get practice on learning that new sequence, which will probably be harder than the stuff that you've had before, right? You know, because the hardest stuff will be towards the end. You need to get through all the stuff up until then consistently, easily, so that you can actually get a lot of time practicing the hard stuff. And so it's an exponential thing, right? Oh, you have a 2nd phase? Cool. You just need to beat 1 phase again and then get to that, right? You have a 3rd phase. Okay, you need to beat phase 1 and phase 2, which you might still, you know, like, be kind of tough to get the chance to basically see the stuff in phase 3, which is probably then going to wipe you out again. In this case, each health bar is not a completely different moveset or anything, right? That is true. And the idea of the lamps sticking around in darkness is something that is, that's a good progression. It's bringing something that you already have practiced with into something else, right? That being said, introducing movesets only once you've gone through 3 of its health bars, I think that is the most that I have seen in a game up until now in all games I've played. The most that I've ever seen is on the 3rd health bar, you have some crazy 3rd phase and you get new moves there. This is the 4th health bar, you get new moves. There could theoretically be new moves on health bars 5 and 6. On top of that, the nighttime mechanic that previously was a way to, like, you could strategically have an easier fight for a while to, like, recuperate and stuff and, you know, get your party back up or whatever, right? That now doesn't give you any of the benefits because it still has the lamps. Maybe it does slightly less damage or something, but it still has the lamps, right? So effectively you're not getting any benefit from that. And it also gets the defensive buff still. So not only does it have 6 health bars that you have to work through, it also is almost untouchable for an amount of the fight, right? And once you get past the first 2 health bars, now it's just you have 4 health bars where it's just, you're getting peppered with shots all the time, and if you do the mechanic that they give you, which why would you make it so that the player doesn't want to do the mechanic that you give them, then you're doing basically no damage to it. Like, I feel like if you're going to do something like that where you don't get the safety of the nighttime, then take away the nighttime entirely. It doesn't get it anymore. It doesn't get to basically get the defensive buffs of it, but also you don't get to hide in there anymore, right? And that's on top of the idea that you gotta slog through 6 health bars. Even if they're not that big of health bars, right? That's pretty bad. Yeah, and it has party-wide movesets, yes. And there's also the shots in between it. And the idea of the shots in between the moves, I like that as a concept. That feels similar to what Simon would do, like, you know, with the echoes, what Simon, Clair, like that kind of thing of like adding extra moves in between it so that way it's like, all right, you know, keep parrying more and more and more, right? Like that's cool. I like that. They did it with Duelista. But this is, nah. How you're feeling right now is how I felt about base Simon, and I never even fought these tower bosses, so we all draw the line at different places. That's true. And I guess it's one of those things where it's a different philosophy of how the game works. This is a philosophy that you're not actually supposed to do all the content in this game, which feels weird, because you're kind of telling your player, don't play all of the game. Like, we're going to give you stuff, don't do it, right? Oh, I know why Lampmaster felt easier to me than the Duelistas. It's because he could be broken. Can be. I mean, I don't think that really matters because he's resetting his health, and I believe that resets the break bar. I mean, if that made it easier for you, then, I mean, hey, good for you, but I had an easier time with the DLC and played it normally, but the final boss tilted me so hard with one specific thing. We're going to go back into the game. We are going to do the DLC, and that's what we're going to do. It also just reminds me how shallow and black and white the flying enemy concept is in this game. They simply have a super high fixed dodge chance forcing you to shoot and nothing else. There isn't anything about certain skills having higher or lower hit chances or pictos that increase hit chance. Yeah, that was one of the other things I was kind of feeling here. Like, if there were certain moves that, like, countered flying enemies, you know? Because, like, you have that for shields and things like that. I feel like it would make sense to have some moves where it's the, hey, this is a move, and maybe it's normally not that great a move, but it does, you know, it has a guarantee hit against flying enemies or something like that. Or, I don't know. Well, we'll see how you feel about this after doing the DLC. I gotta at least see Tower Simon and Clay at least once. Yeah, well, yeah, I want to see them too. I was thinking that I would do it just here, just to get it as a point of comparison, because even Clay is healing. I'm sure they've got some crazy stuff for the Tower version of her, but there's no shot that it's anywhere near this kind of... Ugh. I could see Burn making Lampmaster go down pretty easily. The stuff that I did back when I thought that it was just like 2 health bars, the Verso stuff did work pretty damn well, of just get Burn on it, that way it's still doing damage even in nighttime. Would also argue you had your super boss fill with Simon. The devs put these guys here for the real CBT enjoyers. CBT? I do not know CBT. Is that something you can't say in Twitch chat? Alright, so here we go. Verso's drafts was by Lumiere, right? Those are by old Lumiere. Yeah, that was, yeah, I was thinking that too on that last run, because like, oh, you do 28 million damage, but it's at the end, so you wasted like almost all of that damage anyways. But on some of those gamages, you just didn't do the damage you needed. They definitely gave the first streamer I watched a real challenge after they played through the game like a sicko, in their words, of just parry. Who needs to worry about health? Flying Snake gotta die before the end of this playthrough too? Oh, sure. Yeah, no, okay, good point. Because a solid gamage should kill it. Alright. Absorbs all AP. Oh, so shooting at it also does that. Interesting. Okay. I think I'll be able to take this guy, okay. Oh, and then I... Alright. No, because it'll suck away the AP. I don't think I've seen this one before. Thanks.
On me. I'm ready. Okay.
All 1 AP. Okay. Alright, it's a cool move, but like, this is really taking a while. Alright. Yay! Energy Master, cool. Oh, perfect chroma catalyst. If we'd beat this guy back then, we would have gotten a perfect chroma catalyst that early. I mean, granted, we still would have had to actually get it up to the max. You can beat this guy so soon, though. Wait, every AP gain is increased by 1. Oh, shit! That's ridiculous. That's
Finally,
incredible.
I killed this damn snake.
Maybe you would have had to throw like 3
What
straight
a
arrows
lovely
at it.
Fight.
5,000
Payback
health.
for eating me so many times.
Holy shit. You could get a 5,000 health Pictos, like, really early in the game. This goes crazy with free aim Verso. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, that's actually insane. That's how you get... That's how you get machine gun. Okay. You have to be able to fly to fight it. Oh, that's true. That is true. Alright, Verso's drafts.
The chroma here is very old. We're in one of the deepest layers of the canvas.
Last time I was here, I was but a small escape.
I love how it clearly looks like this was made by a child because of how all the colors are used and everything.
Where are we?
Verso mentioned this place, but he never showed it to me.
It was his private hideout. When he wanted to escape.
Yeah.
Pretty sick
No
hideout.
sisters allowed.
That's cute. Alright, can we talk to these guys? Oh, my brush humans! Here? Now? Welcome to our small little resort of supreme relaxation. That is fantastic. Not exaggerating, it really is a relaxing place. With relaxing fights, we don't fight in the baths though. Sounds like a good rule. Are any of you merchants by any chance? Eskia came back, what a blessed day. Think we can ask him to duel just like old times? So you get blown up permanently into paint dust? We were only able to go brush mode because Verso was there. I was training once every 2 years for the last few centuries. I can beat him. Oh my god. I love it. This is why the rock one's always so upset. He doesn't look like this. See, the bestest, most accurate depictions of Eskia the hero? Anytime Verso brought up an issue he had to deal with, Eskia would swoop him up on his back, then fix everything. Sometimes he would resort to philosophy and talk the issues out. Gives me the shivers. My motivation is without end, but my biceps have found their limit. Please tell me there is something I can do other than push-ups. Thank you, but no thank you. You seem a bit too scrawny to be my personal trainer. Only there was a tall, muscly brush with a voice that could command armies. Yeah, so about that, her name is Golgra. Someone warned you guys already? You may have encountered some of our recreational buddies. They're so darn fun, so don't be alarmed when they run at you. They just want to give you guys tickles. Oh my god. Yes. Let's swim. Muffled drowning noises. I wonder if you'll be okay. Is it you? Is it you? Well, fix it. All 6 SKs have turned into their extremely beautiful bright hue since you arrived. Such devastation. Sad to be the one who will have to turn them all glum and grumpy. Or was it only a number of them? I remember SK teaching Verso something about that way back when. You know how to play the Marel? Great, I've always wanted to see how you play this thing. Well, it's called Jump Scotch, and, my legs are too small for this. Fantastic. That's immediately going on Verso. Yep. Yeah. I see no issue with that. Such a sweet song coming from the forest. But perhaps you seek a challenge? Our wonderful Machinapieds might suit to your taste. Maybe you'll be able to reach the fiercest opponent. Also a present of our own making. Our gift to a wonderful someone from oh so long ago. Can I actually? Oh. Slowing attack. Base attack. What? That's insanity. Actual insanity. Kid is keeping the diving board for himself. Who's gonna teach him a lesson? Can't be bothered. Could you do it? Gestural problems require gestural solutions. This decade has been nothing but boring. My toy boat has got lost somewhere. My balloons scattered in the wind. And my candy stolen over in Candyland by those big brush-faced bullies. Now it's my turn to jump from the diving board, but I won't jump. No, nothing will make me move. I'll face anyone who wants to have fun. Now it's my turn to have fun. Yes. Yes. Eschiara. Well, what's that do? What's that do? Base attack moves the best you'll be able to heavy mask. Heavy mask gives one shield to all allies. Damage taken reduced by 50%. That's so good. That's crazy. Tank Minoko, here we go. That's really cool. Oh, but it's like, it's so straightforward, you know? You just shoot him off. That was so much fun. Yep, I would love to get blasted off of a high dive like that if I was going to be fine. Although given that this is like 2 foot deep water and I'm not made of wood. What are you looking at? Got a battle wound earlier, so I'm letting the water heal me. I love this liquid. You say a mighty creature as tall as the trees and as round as a fluffy, tasty crawler used to roam this extremely peaceful land. Supposedly a malevolent brute whose voice shook the bristles out of Clea herself, or so say the legends. I wouldn't trust that particular fact. Was its name Esquier by any chance? Wait. This is not an entrance to the mansion. Oh! Oh, alright.
This will hurt.
SOS healing tint. Oh, hey, it's for us. Consume a healing tint when falling below 50% health. Wait, just no limit? Just whatever happens as long as you have healing tints? What? Okay, alright. Maybe we will be able to beat, Lampmaster after all. This works with shielding tint, by the way. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is ridiculous. Oh wait, I should really switch to the other, to the rest of my party. Longer break. Oh my god! That's... Target can't be broken twice, but Verso could extend the break. And the stats of that thing. Holy shit. Wait. Ah, so we could do a different, like, extended version of hopscotch. It's Pictos. I must get to it. The fact that it's just giving you all this stuff, actually ridiculous. Fun.
This looks familiar.
Oh.
It does.
We used to have a treehouse in our garden.
Aww.
Not as nice as this one, though. Building is harder than painting.
Yes, just a bit. Oh. All right, what do we got? Oh.
Lovely.
All right, that is actually a lot, though. Okay, but let's go back over here because there's more to explore. I wonder if anything happens if I shoot these balloons. Nope. Okay. This is a big area. Oh my god, yes. I want to fight them. Oh yeah, it would have been absolutely insane, One Gamer. I mean, it's a good thing I didn't, though, because that'd be a bit ridiculous.
My favorite thought. Let's carve a path.
Interesting, so we can see into it, but we can't get to it. Okay. That's fun. Where would the other part of it be? The color scheme's so different, I'm going to have a lot of trouble finding where the other, like, key opening things are. Let's fight these guys. Nope. There we go. There are balloons that you have to shoot to open it? Okay.
Feel the storm.
That was cool. Every third hit of a skill deals to... Caleb told me that he was rather surprised by how in the DLC it wasn't just like, oh, all of the Pictos you get are competitive, but like all of them are like broken. And I wasn't exactly sure what he meant. Now I understand. And conversely, I now understand how doing the DLC will, yes, truly help you defeat, like, Lampmaster, like Tower Lampmaster and things like that. Even though, like, you're already close to max level, because, my god, you're just there. Enjoy breaking the game, yeah. You don't understand yet? Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, that's how the... I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm gone. That is so precious. DLC made me worse at the game just by the merit of the stuff you get from it being so overpowered. I didn't have to try as hard. From the mount. Yeah, that is incredible. Flying candy? Okay. Nope. Okay, that don't do anything.
It's a fire.
Wait, this guy's actually, like, does stuff? Hang on now. I thought you were just another free, Get back up.
Now we're bigger.
Damn it, still not quite enough. Bonk. An absolute waste.
My turn.
I need to stop using that skill. It's such a, like, early game skill. Okay, Alright, what is it giving me this time? Alright, let's see what kind of nonsense that's gonna be for Sciel. Is this actually gonna make me use Sciel in a fight? What's the deal? Every fourth hit with the skill generates 1 sun charge and applies 5 foretell. 20% increased damage per sun charge. Sun skills cost 1 less AP. That's actually pretty good. Okay, that's not like... Alright. That's very usable. It feels like something that's strong but not necessarily busted. Although, hang on. Wait, no. Every fourth hit with a skill. Every fourth hit with a skill. And Sciel does like 1 billion hits with a lot of her skills. Yeah, this is the one that's turbo busted. Holy shit, this plus AP generation, plus like machine gun stuff, plus base attack nonsense, that's, yeah. Which I guess also makes sense because that was a tower boss fight. Man, the fact that the Lampmaster tower version versus Duelistas is that different is... It still blows me away. Wait, teeter-totters? Cool thing we can do this. Cool thing we can do with balloons? Shoot him. Big pop sound they make is funny. Want to join me to form the Shadow Gang? I hate staying in the sun. Okay, fair. Fair. I get you. Oh my god. Hey, you want to have a go at the seesaw? Ha! The seesaw accepts your challenge. Wait, what? Oh my god, is this gonna be like a jump puzzle minigame? Clearly have an issue in skill. Come back when you're truly ready to face me. Okay, alright. I understand. Ah. I need to jump as... Okay. As he comes down so that I get launched up. Alright. That's so cute. Yeah, have to actually time your jump for once. Yeah. Did I miss one? Hang on now. Too early? Yeah. I defeated him! No loot! Oh, come on. Without... Okay. Face the seesaw head on and won. Congrats. Oh, there we go! What?! That's insanity. That's actually insane. I will say, I appreciate this, though. That would have been broken against Duelistas. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like this, though, because it's something where the jump... When the final one is a jump parry counter thing, that always feels kind of sad, because then it's like, okay, I did all the stuff perfectly, but I don't get to do, like, the real counter damage, you know? What do I give to this game? Sounds so boring. I wonder why they gave it such a rubbish name. Yeah. Sounds cool! Hey, come play Golgor's lateral jump frenzy with us. In the name alone, I feel a surge of power rising through me. Yay! Alright. Top hat from Sciel. Definitely. Although, hang on. Nah. Baguette. Baguette's too good. Also, I love the idea that they put all these, like, neat things here that make you need to earn earn the cosmetics. Because it's super easy, but you can totally do it, but it makes you feel more invested in them, you know? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What do we got? That's just wrong. I don't even... Wow. Okay.
Feel the storm.
Damage share. 50% damage taken is redirected to other allies if possible. Pictos you can't ever use. Yeah. My balloons! You big meanie, you'll pay. Oh my, yes, yes. Half-baked gestural.
Ready to strike.
Oh. I see. Trigger happy. After shooting 10 times in the same turn, gain 2 AP once. And following shots this turn deal 200% more damage? What the fuck? 1100 speed. Ah, so mean. Ah, give them back. Sorry, I can't. Gestural clambers over you and takes 1,000 chroma. Well, wait for me, guys. I'll get you all back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but also not sorry because holy shit, that Pictos is insane. Revive Tint Shard. Real shit. Let's go. You go up. No, you go up. And that is the issue with teeter-totters. Considering the past couple streams have consisted of, this really does feel like a treasure trove plus vacation getaway. Yeah, uh-huh. Now do it with Dizzy. No, absolutely not. All right, chat, call me crazy. You thought I would never, but it's gonna happen. We're gonna do it. Here, today, now. Yes. Right, we have trigger happy. Yeah. We need the double AP. Did I already pass that one? What was it called again? I don't actually remember what it was called. I should have equipped it from her instead of swapping it off of Verso. The one that makes it so that whenever you gain AP, you gain another one. Energy Master. Okay. So we get energizing shots. We get the energizing rush. Yes, and then we get the one that gives rush on shots. Accelerating shots, there we go. Sure, trigger happy, yes. Solidifying, no. Shortcut, we want stuff that gives buffs on rush. We could do that, that could be good. Probably, but not necessarily. We could actually... Let's give this a shot. All right, let's see it. It's gonna be glorious. What? What? Remember, for Sciel, you need to build sun or moon consecutively before going into twilight? Correct.
What was that?
My archist of nemesis is...
You mean Francois?
It's not Francois.
Oh, Francois' his friend. That concerns me. Okay. All right. All right. Each successive basic attack on the same turn. That's right. Yes. So it's not... I want it to be... Right. Okay. We can swap that out. She needs more Lumina. Oh my god. Am I actually... I can't believe I'm doing this, chat. I can't believe I'm doing this. Augmented attack. There we go. Okay, so augmented attack, and then I also want... Oh, okay, we came from there. All right. Is that a train on the other side of there? All right. Who's the unlucky soul? Destroy it, Sciel. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Neat. Chance in the spotlight after having to be relegated to auto aneurysm duty by the health side. Exactly. A great birthday party, yes! Gather the other key ingredient and get it to me. Only then will you receive the most heartfelt present.
It wants cake.
But it's a door.
Doors deserve cake too.
Alright, let's find some cake. Remember when she gets into Twilight, she is constantly cashing out Max Fortel for loads of base attack damage? Oh my god. Nope, nope, you're not done. Oh, hey. Yeah. Well, let's not go too crazy. For each Barba Papa stack connects instance of damage dealt with the skill or an attack is reduced to 1. Oh. How cute. Don't die though, okay? God, it might. Alright, I'm here for it. Okay, trigger half B is learned. Now, how much does that one cost? 20. Okay, so that's... It's a bit. It's a bit. Oh. Aha! Alright, what insane busted shit is this gonna give?
Great.
Another chroma elixir. Awesome. Only 50% increased damage. For Sciel, by the way, imagine if you actually build charges. Oh my god. Actual insane. Wait, we've already been here. This feels like a different spot. Hang on. Is this actually... I thought this wasn't the same spot, but... Or is this just like a copy of the same treehouse? No, this is... Didn't realize we'd looped around. I missed stuff in the treehouse? Oh, whoops. Sucresso. Alright, what does it do? What does it do? Was that the last thing that I had in there? Rank D on turn start. Oh. Attacks reduced damage taken. Ranks reduced damage taken by 20%. 25% increased damage on rank up. Resets on taking damage. 0 damage tank Verso weapon. Yeah, you auto reset to D on turn start. Right. Caleb used this to beat Duelist and it took him like 3 hours. Oh man. So D, C, B, A, S. Does that mean that does D count as being a rank? So do you get a flat 20% damage reduction and then you get 100% like you're immortal at rank S? Or is it that you have 80% damage reduction at rank S? No, that 25% increased damage on rank up resets on taking damage, right? But it's, yeah, that could get truly insane. Thinking of using this to train for Tower Simon? Oh, sure, D counts, yeah, so hence immortal Verso. You actually just can't die. Although how much would that suck? To be going up against Simon, and you're like, alright, rank S, you do no damage to me. And then he does just gamashes everybody from the canvas. You're just like, oh, okay. That is truly ridiculous. But in my opinion, Sumoso is better since it balances damage and survivability. Do I have Sumoso? Oh, right, from beating Simon the first time. An ethereal sword deals light damage on any damage dealt with skills. Right. % chance to apply burn on dealing light damage. Can't die if at least rank A. Right. Yeah, okay, no, that is very good. is a bit ridiculous. But that was the last thing from the treehouse. It's disgusting. It's glorious, and it's disgusting. Oh. Nope. How did I get to the first one? How did I get to it on the first one? Fuck. Powered healer. Using a healing skill gives 50% more damage for 1 turn. Neat.
Perfect.
Radiant parry. What? No. No. That's too... I dreamed of things like this. Oh, hey, and it gives a bunch of speed. Yeah, that might just be the new best Pictos in the game. I mean, Clay's life is pretty redonkulous and, you know, things like that, but, like, not on counter. On parry. On parry. I was kind of surprised when I got it that one wasn't in the base game, though. It's crazy. Oh, yeah. I mean, probably because it's just too good, you know? We're going to be gommaging so much. Can you imagine how easy the duelist fight would have been if I had that? I mean, granted, I still play duelists. But like, I'd be gommaging, like, every turn, practically. Maybe every other turn? That's unhinged, too. Oh, so we might be near the start. Hang on. Okay. Wait, that's 2, but that looks like 4, not 3. Yep. Yeah, so 1, 2. Oh, okay, so it goes back around and ends up there. All right. Well, then maybe it is around here. No, that's 4. 1, 2. Wait, that's 4. So was the other one like 7? There's 5. Right, they're not lined up, so I have to actually look for it. This feels potentially tedious, but, you know, I'm way out. Where the frick is 3? It's 4. That's the end. Found 5, 6, and basically everything, but also quality of life hint. The glass jars with candy in them can be broken with R1. Oh, I see. So where were those glass jars? Near the paint cage? You guys just help me out with this chat. I'm no good at like exploratory finding stuff puzzles. There's some near number 8. I don't know where number 8 is. I'm just trying to find number 3. I feel like I've found most of them, but not number 3. And normally I would think that they would, like, one would kind of lead to the other. Can't remember all the numbers, locations. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Well, I guess we don't have to do this. I want to, though. We might just need to end the stream. That's 7. So we go 6, 7. So then 6. Let's try and find 5. So that's 4. Then where's 5? Okay, that's 5. Right, and it's completely by itself. The frick is 3? I don't mean on the other side of the door, I mean like walk past it. Well, there's 9. Okay, but that is helpful. So there can be numbers on this side. I feel like this one's got to have something truly insane inside. Otherwise, like, this feels definitely like harder than a lot of the other puzzles and things we've had to do. 5 is near the Gradient Parry Pictos location. Yeah, but 5 isn't the tough one. Oh, there's 8. Okay.
Great.
I see what you mean by the glass jars. Okay. Oh my god, there's 3. Okay, so it's opposite from the door. Okay. That makes so much sense. I was like, why would 3 be so far away when 1 and 2 are like right there? Okay, 1, 2. Here we go. 3. Okay. So now that's 7, so we don't want that yet. 4. That was 4. 5 was the one in the dead end. Yeah, here we go. 5, 6. 7, 8. All right, now where was 9? Maybe, yeah, that's 5. Oh, here we go. All right, I hope it's something awesome. All right, thank you everyone for coming to my stream. Hey! Since you already saw some, just wanted to confirm that every character has an SKA and candy-inspired weapon. Awesome. I'll definitely want to find those. Ugh. That's the stream. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific time, we will continue this stream. We will not be, well, with that gradient parry Pictos, I feel like we might be able to take the Lampmaster, but nah, it's, well, we're gonna do more DLC stuff next stream. We're gonna have a great time. And yeah, that is what we're going to be doing. That Lampmaster is truly, like, I think the most ironic part about this, right, is not that it's so difficult, because it is difficult, right? But it's that I've completely cakewalked the Lampmaster up until now. Like, I don't think I've ever been scared of the Lampmaster, and then suddenly this guy shows up with his 6 health bars, and I'm like, oh, I see. That's that. You're being serious, game. Like, yeah, that was really something. I'm loving all these crazy Pictos that they're giving me. I'm very excited to break this game. It feels good. Like, Caleb told me that the game's developers very much want you to break the game, right? Like, that's part of the experience, you know? And of course you don't want to do that too soon, right? Like, that would really suck to have, like, you know, the run war fights and stuff be like. But it does feel nice to have all this crazy shit in here, you know? Because so much of when I play games, it's not even really for the, like, the challenge of executing on the stuff, or at least my FromSoft experience, right, was less about the I want to learn this boss's mechanics and more the I want to enjoy making a crazy silly build and more that kind of deal, you know, more the progression of the RPG rather than like the boss. This game, the bosses are so satisfying, barring notable exceptions maybe, that I'm like, yes, I want to learn the mechanics. I want to, you know, do all that stuff. And oh hey, also along the way I can get turbo busted and do all these crazy combos and numbers go burr and everything. And I think one of the reasons why I was so excited when it's like, oh shit, you know, let's do this Sciel, you know, machine gun build, is because part of the reason why I've been doing solo Mael is because that legitimately feels like it's kind of the best option. And it's funny because Kev will say like, you're kind of doing like a challenge run on your first playthrough. I'm like, but is it though? That just feels like the actual like kind of meta way to do it. And so getting to see all these things that are so ridiculously powerful that it's like, okay, I have to use these. It'd be a shame not to, right? And so then it's like, okay, what character does it fit with? And then that makes me really excited to play that character and actually like use them and all that stuff. Sciel got more use in combat this stream than the last like 10 put together. Maybe more. I will catch y'all later. Stay safe out there. See you next time.